I'm gonna say, I mean, hell, it's like there's not even any point to roll for like how many zombies are at your back.
Mm-hmm.
There's just like a constant slew of them, and again, they're like 100 feet away now, but you know, there's like half dozen of them kind of approaching you, and then behind them there are even more. So as like things happen, there's gonna be noises, and they're just gonna kind of keep. There's gonna be a constant stream of zombies behind you, which can be used as a source of food, but they are also a threat, especially to like me and Anastasia.
Yep.
All right, I'm ready for this shit, dog. Let's fucking
And
die.
the car
Is on its side. Is it on its driver's side or its passenger side?
The car is on its roof.
Okay.
And the first thing we rolled for damage, but I think let's all also roll to see how fast we can kind of escape an upside down car while we're belted in.
Well, is that like part of initiative order or
No. This is beyond. This is gonna see kind of where we end
Do I
up.
have advantage on this?
Shit.
15.
Yeah, Harris has advantage. Jesus Christ.
Fucking A. I roll a 4 and then a 5.
So Anastasia,
18.
Gary. Oh, sorry. 18, 4, and then a 5, and then what?
15.
Okay. So I mean, I imagine you guys want to get out of the car, right?
Yeah.
So you guys are able to like unbuckle and get out of the car. Harris struggles a little bit, and me, Anastasia, and the cat are also like struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I will say this: it causes us to lose our first turn. Basically, we miss
Okay.
a turn. Yeah, and it'll be simple as that. So we'll be able to get out, but we just miss our first turn. So we go to the Burly Brawl.
The what?
It's the song that plays when Neo fights like all the Agent Smiths.
Okay.
Oh.
It's fucking
The Whirly Durly? What is the song?
Josh's turn. What you see, these cars, there are now 3 cars. They come to a stop, and 2 people. No. I killed the passenger here, so 2 people get out of each of these, and 1 person gets out of here. There are
How far away from us do they come to a stop?
40, 50 feet. In fact, yeah. That's what happens, and it's your turn. So like they're kind of behind cover. They open their doors like fucking patrol cops, and they start.
So I see that only Matt and I made it out of the car, and I realized that shit, I need to buy some additional time.
Okay.
And I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen, but it's time for some mental warfare against the people in front of me that I identify as more threatening.
Okay, so you got to roll a d20.
Question: if it's bad, is this something I'm capable of amplifying with brain dice?
That's a good question. I would say yes, but you do have the limited number of brain dice. What is it?
It's 5.
You can't even make it.
I have 2 brain dice left.
Oh, I thought you only had 1.
No, I've got 2 left. This is to me like I've got 3 friends trapped in the car. We've got people like this seems to be like the if we can get we have a better chance of if we can get past this. So,
Yeah.
That's true.
So there's a 4, which brings me to 9, and I'm gonna pump my second brain dice in, which brings me up to 5, so 14.
Okay, you roll 1d4 damage against yourself.
So I'm out of brain dice.
You're out of brain dice. And you target 1 person.
1 damage. Which brings me
Nice.
down to 5 health.
You target 1 person to attack with this mental warfare. You can just tell that like it actually is. You're Zach Galifianakis in The Hangover. The numbers are in front of you. You're understanding that somehow, like the electromagnetism in your brain, you can connect to these other people over there. And who are you going to target?
Does this work on the assailant?
It does. Well, yeah. Like you can sense the assailant.
Okay. So
It's just a 1-person pick, and I'll tell you.
right, but
they're
like,
gonna-
is it pure damage? Can I like cause
it's damage and other things. It's just you just pick a target and then
target.
you'll roll damage, and then he has to roll basically a wisdom saving throw, and if he fails, then similar to like he'll take half damage.
Okay. Well, I mean, the friendly people, like, they're acting. I figure they're acting on the orders of the assailant. Maybe if I can like jam up the assailant, maybe it'll cause them to pause a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can just slow down the assailant a bit.
Okay. Roll 3d12,
Holy shit. That's a
and
lot.
he's gonna wisdom. Woo!
12, 5, and 1, so 16.
Min-max.
He takes 16 damage, and you really fucking get in his brain holes. It's actually
Wait, he rolled an 18.
what?
12. Oh, yeah, sorry, 18. 12,
12,
5,
1,
and
and
1.
5.
18 damage.
18.
18 damage.
I misspoke.
And the assailant failed his wisdom saving throw, so you see him go to the ground. He is paralyzed.
Holy shit.
You don't know for how long. But that's huge. It's Rosen's turn. Rosen's
Holy
turn.
shit, dude. I just use zombie dice. I have 2 left,
Okay.
so I'm gonna roll 2d4.
I'll say you can see like zombies littered throughout behind them, as well as the stream of zombies coming from behind you, just so you know.
So that's 3 zombies. All right.
Okay.
I want 1 from behind me.
Uh-huh.
And I want 2 from in front behind them.
Okay.
And I just want the 2 to start like coming in and then just doing whatever damage they can
Okay.
to whoever. It doesn't really bother me. Just slow them down.
Okay.
And I want the one behind me to come up and just rip off his arm for me. And fucking just give it to me as
Feed
food.
his own arm to you.
Yeah, and just give it to me as food.
That is exactly what happens. Sick. 2 zombs approach this rear car, which had 2 people in it. So like those 2 guys are now distracted, and this guy, yeah, you can roll.
I want both arms.
Yeah, I mean, roll fucking. What's your health?
If he rips off one arm, how
I'm gonna rip off the other. Wait, what do I roll for HP again? Is it 4s?
I think it's E4, but I can tell you. If it's more, in case it's more.
Yeah, roll.
ripped
Roll
off
2d.
the arm and
Roll.
hands it.
Wait, what's your health at?
18.
Okay.
I want to take as many bites as I possibly can.
I'd say roll 2d6. This zombie's giving his life for you. Nice.
9.
Nice. Huge, huge, huge. All right, that is your turn. The assailant misses his turn. Out of
Holy
everyone
shit,
else,
that was huge.
These 2 guys need to roll to fight these zombies off.
15 and a 3.
One of them quickly dispatches this zombie, and the other one is like he essentially loses his turn. He doesn't kill the zombie, but he's not like eaten alive. He's just kind of
Fight.
struggling.
Grappling.
Sick.
And I'm gonna say
God, what a fucking. All right, that's all my zombie dice.
assailant. There's another guy here, and there's another guy here. So he's zombied out. That was his turn, and then we have 2 guys left, and they do fire at you guys.
I'm assuming at Matt Nice.
Yeah. So
Speaking of that.
Oh, sorry. I'm assuming at Matt Nice since we're the only ones out of the car.
let's do this.
I really need to not get shot right now.
Like we're zooming in now.
Okay.
We have this is like an upturned SUV. Okay.
Okay.
We're in the car. Which side are you guys like on either side?
I would have popped out here.
Where's
like,
the driver's seat? Yeah, where's the driver?
This is driver, right? I'm assuming like this is the.
Where's the front?
They're over here.
Right. So I got out with no problem, and I just went to the side, kind of here, when
Okay.
I to see the assailant, and I was just like,
I literally just got out whatever side I was on,
This is probably over here.
Yeah. and I was just like trying to. I wasn't really like shooting at them or anything, so I was just like using my mind.
Okay, that's true. So
Yeah.
you're behind the car still, just using your mind. All right, so they're gonna shoot at Josh.
oh, that's fair.
Ooh. How does that work? You get shot, bro. Roll
Looks like you did.
roll a d8.
I mean, don't you want to roll damage?
I'll roll a d8. Shit.
Yeah, but you hit him.
I do this a lot. All right, you get shot right in the calf. You're okay, but you take some damage.
Fuck! It stinks.
Josh!
Just a graze.
Just put a flesh wound.
Ooh, what turn? Okay, it's my turn. I'd lose that turn.
You gotta.
You spend this turn.
Speak into the mic.
You spend this turn getting
right,
out of
you're
the car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do the same.
And
Harris
please
does
tell
the
me
same.
somebody's bringing the bag of guns with him.
Well, I mean, I just get out of this car. The bag is
I'll
like
drag the bag with
yeah,
me.
the bag is
Okay.
the bag is back here,
Oh, then I can't take it.
Well,
and it's Josh's
you're
turn.
Harris.
Oh, I guess so.
It's Josh's turn.
So we see everybody out of the car.
You want to write where you are?
Wait, Harris, did you actually? Is it okay to say Harris grabbed the bag?
On his way out?
Yeah,
Sure.
he's Harris.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So I see Harris has the bag. I see everybody else, and I just start moving towards So Harris has the bag, so we're not totally unarmed.
I'm like over there on the passenger side.
Well, I'm basically, we all got out, and we'll say I'm moving behind the car, and I start trying to move towards Wilshire, like diagonally behind the upturned SUV.
Okay, so we're making our way on
Yeah,
foot.
I wanna go towards Wilshire.
So okay, so
Like I know there are zombies approaching. I just kind of want to navigate through the zombies to the best of my ability.
so do you say anything? Like, what is? I'm like, Josh, where are you going?
After we all
'Cause
exit,
we're kind of like under
yeah.
fire.
Well,
and-
after the vehicle, I say we need to get to the intersection. Once we get if we can get into the horde, we could use the horde for cover. But we need to try to get to the federal building.
I can use the horde for cover.
yeah, but the horde is after a lot of us.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like I would rather try to dodge the horde than dodge whatever's
guys?
behind us. Yeah. Also, and I say, Gary, keep in mind that these serums may prove useful, so have them handy.
Well, I can't take any serums.
No, but I mean for us.
Okay.
I'm ready to just fucking.
Yeah,
eat one.
Anastasia's got the serums.
Oh, Anastasia has them.
Yeah.
I'm like, Anastasia, just give us.
Like
these-
I'm kind of like she and I are kind of like arm in arm, like moving because I'm, I haven't recovered properly.
Okay,
like-
so I
Just
guess
a
actually,
quick question for you, DM. Do you have like, if I were to drink more empathy, would I get like? Do you have level 6 ready?
I have it written down.
Oh Jesus! I just had to ask.
no, that's a good question because it's like.
Yeah, that's true.
So actually, I'm gonna go over as you guys are getting ready. I'm gonna walk over behind the car to you guys. I'm gonna grab the serums from Anastasia.
It's not. I mean, you don't know what's gonna.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna
It's
grab.
not labeled level 6. It's like it's a specific thing
Right.
to that serum. So it's not like
I'm gonna grab the serums from Anastasia. Harris has got the guns, so I kind of walk behind the car, huddle up, and say we should move towards Wilshire, try to use the horde from cover. Gary and Anastasia, you guys are like support each other so we can move at normal speed. And I'm like, Matt, if you can help the horde like cover us, so we can make it to the federal building. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna pass out. I'm assuming you guys each want your splice.
Sure.
Yeah, either that or Harris's strength times. But I'll take empathy. Yeah.
So yeah, I figure out the empathy one is for Matt. So I pass the empathy one to Matt. I pass the strength one to Harris, and I pocket the intelligence one.
there are no rules. I mean, there's nothing. No one ever said anything about
No, I know.
having to take your own. But
Yeah.
No, I just went down that path.
Okay.
There's- yeah.
Well,
Also,
I mean,
you don't
do
need to
want
take the whole
intelligence one?
thing,
No, I'll
right?
take the strength.
Like, is it like a whole vial?
It's like you inject yourself.
Oh, you
it's like
inject
this
it.
thing is going to change your DNA.
I feel like it would
Oh,
make
can
sense
I
for us to
I
take
assumed
our
we could
own.
just like shoot it.
No, they're syringes. They're syringes.
Oh, got
It's
it.
just
Okay,
more.
okay,
it's just
okay,
more
okay, yeah.
metal than that. You have to inject it because
Okay.
it's like it does change your DNA.
Okay.
Does anybody want the empathy one?
No.
I'm good with intelligence. Just stay in your lane, man.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we're all clear.
I think we're all good staying in
I
our
like
lane.
what I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite fun.
Okay, this is what I'll tell you. The vial, the syringes, they have the words on them, and then the strength one has a picture of a rat. The intelligence one has a picture of a bat, and the empathy one has a picture of a dog. That's all I'll
okay.
say. There's not much judgment you can make off of that, but just
That's fine. Yeah.
Oh, that's a dog DNA.
So yeah, we get everyone. We kind of like resupply. I guess we arm ourselves too.
Sure.
and-
I have.
So
I guess it's just your.
So I'm spending my action like prepping, and that prep action is to like talk while I grab the serums, talk while I pass out the serums, and arm myself from a gun.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
So you just passed it out, but you haven't taken. You
I've
haven't.
not taken it yet.
Okay. It's Rosen's turn.
I
You inject.
no. I want to use Zombie King
Okay.
because I want to see if I can like just, these are my friends. We're gonna get through here, and I need
Those
you
are
all.
not my friends.
I need you all to fuck up. Not my friends. So yeah, I'm using Zombie King.
You gotta roll. 11 plus is a success. That's a fail. You take 1d4 damage.
Damn, that was a 20, man. Fucking 2. God damn it.
like,
That's the risk, baby. That's
That's
the
the
risk.
oh yeah, it's like right next to the 20.
Right there.
All right. The assailant does get up.
But he can't see any of us because we're all behind the car.
Right. But I mean,
That's fine. I'm just saying.
We're just like kind of like beep. Yeah, but this is like the zoom in. Of this.
Right, right.
interesting. I mean,
Are the vials or serums we only have one of each?
No. The whole bag full. A bunch of candies.
Oh, that changes everything.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was like, we have a bunch of these.
Would you say that there's 3 of each?
Yeah, sure.
Then I pass out one of
I
each.
want one
We
of
were
each.
in the
Yeah,
lab.
perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were in the
So
lab.
we each
I
have
take-
one of each flavor.
I take one of each. I put it in my breast pocket, just right there, ready for me.
And remember, she was very clear. Like, these are animal serums.
We know.
You can see the
We
see
know.
the assailant.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready to be a bat dog.
Okay, but there's risk and rewarding.
Yeah, I
So,
can
like,
suck blood.
So taking
dude.
all 3, is risky. Okay.
I gotta go soon.
Okay, the assailant, he just puts his guns down and he just like runs up to the car and he says, "You guys hiding from me? I've been looking for you guys for the past day or so." And you see him, he just runs out, kind of out into the open a little bit just to get a view of you guys. And he doesn't have any guns, but he's kind of monologuing at you, and he says, "Where are you guys running from? What we could be allies in this. Look what we could accomplish together. Look at my strength."
You think if we injected him with all 9 vials of serum, he would just like pop like
Pop.
a balloon?
Oh, buddy, it's okay.
And interesting. So he doesn't.
He spends his action monologuing.
He looks at Harris, and he says, "Huh, you look pretty strong." And he takes out a syringe of blood from, like, he's got like a vest with all this stuff,
Oh, fuck.
and you can tell that it's the blood that he got from you earlier, and he injects it into himself.
Oh, shit on my dick.
Okay.
These are the things I want recorded of me. Shit on my dick.
Shit on my dick.
Wow, he just fucking. Anastasia looks at this and she's like, "How?" She's like, "How did he just inject? He just injected your blood straight into." As he gets on the ground, he's on his knee, he's on one knee, and he's like convulsing. His veins are popping. He's getting dummy thick. And
The good news is he won't be able to sneak around the zombies because the clap of those cheeks will alert them.
Oh, Mike.
and that's his action. I mean, you can tell that you can sense that he has gained some of Harris's powers, in a way. And Anastasia
Is shocked.
is like, like we're all now moving,
Okay.
and she kind of explains to us, I guess, like, well, it looks like if you're lucky enough that even your own blood can it can be used as an injection or something. And
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Gary starts thinking about this, and Anastasia starts thinking about this, and
So we just ingest Gary's. So if we ingest Gary's blood, you should be cured.
maybe she
Why do we have to
explains.
ingest it?
She basically explains that, like, yeah, I mean, the syringes, the serums that we got from the lab, those were tested on animals, but I suppose the strains of the virus that are in your guys' blood clearly have been, like, adapted for humans. So, you wouldn't
Drink up.
you clearly wouldn't have any animal side effects. However, I still think there's a huge risk because if you have different blood types, that's just your blood may not accept it.
Anastasia, if we were to inject him with these serums, what would happen? Like, could we overload his body with just like animal mutations?
Are we walking? Isn't he like right on us?
We're slowly backing away. I think
It's
he
a
said.
good point. It's a good idea to have some exposition here. Maybe. It's worth a shot. I don't know.
Worst case scenario, we just inject
darts,
him.
syringes out of us.
Oh, man.
So Anastasia and Gary are still kind of working. I think Anastasia kind of has like a backpack full of all the medical supplies, additional syringes and stuff. And they're walking. Yeah, cool. So that was his turn. These guys, let's see.
How many are there?
There are
3 or
4 others.
Okay.
4 others. One guy, he's still fighting that zombie that you put on him.
No, it was like 1, 2.
Ooh. One guy is still dueling with a zombie.
Yeah, like that.
Is this zombie guy?
This is not right.
That zombie guy.
Okay. Ooh, this is a little intense. I don't know. So these 3 take their. So one of the guys is still wrestling with a zombie. The other 3 they move up. Oh God, this is tough.
I did ask, and you said they stopped like 40 to 50 feet away from you.
Yeah, it's true. So they make that they use their movement to basically close that distance, and now they're coming around the side of the car, but they don't have a turn to like open fire on you guys. They use their extra action to dash. And it's Gary's turn. Gary's gonna use his action to dash because he sees this fucking Hulk and he's like,
Yeah.
"Fuck that." And Gary and Anastasia are kind of a unit, so that's what we do.
Okay.
We make as much progress as we can. We're trying to stay away from the zombies that are like coming at us on Wilshire.
So wait, have we gotten on to Wilshire?
Yeah, we're basically right there.
Okay.
So we're like surrounded then.
There are zombies in the street everywhere.
Okay.
We're kind of surrounded. It's
But
fucking
there's room
dicey.
to navigate.
I will also just say this: there are other cars littering the street. Parked on the side of the street and shit like that. You do also observe that. You observe that there's a block of buildings that look, less occupied.
We
than
can
these
see the
streets.
federal building from here, though.
And
We're
you
a
can
block
see the
away.
tall federal building from here. But these are kind of skyscrapers lining Wilshire, and you can see that that's also the case. Harris's turn.
I'm gonna use health mode. I'm gonna try to.
These
And
fucking
you don't get
eights,
advantage.
dude.
Yeah, I don't
Eights,
know
man. What the fuck?
Better than the ones though. You take 1d4 damage.
3.
What are you at right now?
23.
Damn.
So that's my action, right?
That is your action. It is Josh's turn.
Well, are you gonna move?
Oh. I'll.
Well, once the Hulk mode doesn't land, so now you can move in any direction.
Who has the most health right now?
I'm at 23.
I'm at 25.
I'm at like fucking 10.
Anastasia and Gary are both like limp.
Right.
Do I have leftover limb to feed?
Yeah, it's a fucking whole limb.
Got some
I'll take some.
handsome,
Take as much as I
limb.
can.
Roll a d8.
Rosen gives Harris a hand.
This zombie is literally like, I want him just like
3.
chilling by me, like he is a mobile supply.
That's so fucked.
That's so rad.
Take off a chunk
That's
and
pretty
hand it
rad.
to you.
That's pretty rad. That's actually that's something I didn't foresee, but it makes perfect sense.
I'm gonna not move. I'll stay like in line with Rosen and Josh.
Okay. It's Josh's turn.
All right. So is
Here's my zombie.
guy still on the ground, like kneeling down after I've injected him? The assailant is still.
Yeah, it's not his turn yet, so he's
Yeah.
still
So
mutating.
I did arm myself when you were kind of talking and stuff, and I want to try to shoot the vials that are strapped to his chest
Oh, okay.
to make sure he
That'll
can't.
also shoot him.
Well, that
Right.
But I'm specifically aiming at the vials to hopefully like break the vials and shoot him.
Good idea.
Roll a d20, son.
We could use those if we steal them. Oh, it's a 6.
And he's out of brain dice.
That's a 9.
He's out of brain dice.
Not
I
me.
will say you clip him. Roll a d4. 9 was very close. He takes 3 points of damage. You just kind of clip his arm.
I'm actually. Oh, okay. So I don't hit the vials.
You don't hit the
There you
vial.
Okay. And then, yeah, I back off. Like I start backing off behind. Like I'm kind of keeping myself in between Gary and Anastasia and him.
Okay.
But I'm like backing up, kind of following you guys.
In between Anastasia and Gary and him.
Yeah. But I want to use my movement to close the distance between you and I. But I'm keeping myself in between the two bodies.
Oh boy. So yeah, I mean, like it's gotten to the point that we're now close enough to Wilshire that there are now like 6 zombies that are very close to us, and we're gonna have to deal with them also as we move along Wilshire, depending on where we end up going. So it's the assailant's turn.
Wait, did we skip my turn?
No, you're after.
Oh
me,
no,
sir.
Sorry, it's your turn. It's your turn.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you're
looking
right
at
after
it
me.
right here. Yeah, you're right after Josh.
Yeah, I thought so.
You're right.
I try Zombie King again. I try to get in that.
Yeah, why not?
8.
Fucking A.
Fuck's sake,
Do you
man.
move anything? Do you do any basics?
Well, how
simple
much
actions?
damage does he take? D6 for the second time?
You still take a D4.
Oh, so it only increases after success.
Well, I'm at 23. I can I eat some of my bud?
Yeah.
I eat some of my bud.
Roll a D4.
What specifically do you eat?
Oh.
What does he rip off?
The dick.
Just like some of his shoulder.
Some shoulder fat.
I don't want that good fat.
It's the assailant's turn, and who's closest to the assailant?
I would say
Probably
Are
me.
you moving back? Because you were
Yeah.
in line with Harry. So Harris and
I don't know,
Matt-
man. We're all just kind of like moving.
Yeah, but you and Harris are in front because I took my turn and moved actively
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I'll stay in the front.
So
It's fine.
Gary and Anastasia are here. I'm here, and Matt and Harris are here.
Anastasia's yellow. Gary's green. This is us.
Okay, so well, we need our D4s is the problem.
Oh shit! I've got a bunch of.
Here, I've got a fucking
This is me.
D8. I don't care.
We're gonna need the D8s. to,
Here's
like,
a
throw.
D4.
It's fine. You just replace it as you roll.
Here's a fucking. Have a couple D6.
We only need one more. We need one D4. Oh, fine. One more D6 just to balance it out.
Who am I?
Actually, here, give me 2 more D6s. Make it easy. So the D4s are Gary and Anastasia because they're plebs.
True.
Ah, there you go.
And then we have who, and who.
I'm black. I'm in the middle. And this is
I'm
Matt.
orange.
Yeah,
I'm whitey.
and you're white. So we'll say like this.
Okay,
No,
the assailant. He just runs right up at Harris. He goes. He's gonna pummel your ass.
Okay.
Um,
He's gonna try.
He's gonna spank that ass.
he has advantage,
No,
and
pummel.
and you do not. So we're just gonna roll strength, like just D20s versus D20s. He gets an 18. Roll D20.
Fuck.
gotta
Roll a
roll an
D20.
There.
Damn it.
You
This wasn't me.
Well, this is muscle dice applicable in this situation?
no.
Okay.
Muscle dice
Your
is for his
camera,
damage.
Harris,
Okay.
is dying.
Yep.
I gotta get going soon, guys.
What time is it?
1. I really just want Zombie King to work.
I know. I just want to see one of these.
I mean,
We saw Mental Warfare.
Mental Warfare.
Oh yeah, yours works.
Here's words.
So I have to double fucking rank that shit.
I'm.
Oh yeah,
I might make it easier if you guys like continue to keep missing.
because we all suck.
Yeah.
Maybe just lower the threshold to 8 because that's what we always roll.
Or 6. So many fucking 6s.
And 5, dude.
Harris, you take 7 damage as you get knocked about 15 feet
Oh.
into like, well, just kind of like onto the sidewalk, basically. Like,
Ow.
yeah. No, like this is all very hard, but yeah, he gets knocked. I guess we'll just say that.
Well, he would be like, he hasn't hit Wilshire yet, so if he gets knocked onto the sidewalk at Wilshire, just
Sure. Well, forget about the map behind now. This is just general position because now we're kind of engaged in combat. We have.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. We have multiple zombos,
Well, the zombies provide cover.
but these ones are like coming at us.
Yeah, but if we can like dodge them and navigate them, they provide cover from the
True.
4 dudes.
Aren't they
True.
coming to eat you guys?
Yeah, but everyone but Matt. Okay. These guys are definitely just gonna move up, and they're just kind of firing at everybody
Okay.
straight up. We're just gonna move through this quickly. Damn. Okay, 2 of them.
There's 4, so you need to roll one. Oh no, one of them's still distracted with
Yeah,
Zombo.
yeah.
Right.
One of them actually takes out one of these zombies. That was his bad roll. And then, like, because we are kind of in the deepest cover,
Yeah.
I would say that you 3
But only-
roll D20.
You only rolled. Oh, is it to determine who gets hit?
Yeah.
Roll D20.
Oh.
20.
1.
Oh.
Harris gets hit twice.
Wait, what am I getting hit by right now?
Bullets.
You got pummeled, and then you got shot. Oh my god.
And then you trip and your teeth hit the
You
curb.
take 8 more damage. You took 7. You took the 7 initially.
Yeah.
Then you took 8 more.
You dying.
It's Gary's turn.
Oh, my little Gary. Oh,
Gary has a gun.
Go, little baby boy.
Gary's
Gary.
got a gun.
Interesting. I run over to Harris,
Oh, it's Anastasia.
and these zombies are closing in on us.
This sounds like it's not going to end well.
As my movement action, no, I run over to Harris and I
Suck his dick.
Restore all your HP.
Gary restores all of his own.
And
well, actually, first I whisper to Anastasia, and I just say,
I've loved you. This whole time.
I hate this. Interesting. I don't want to. I don't want to. Interesting.
this may just end up as a TPK. It happens.
No, well,
It does that.
Harris just got fucking pummeled. Harris is definitely distracted, but the four of us are still pretty close together. And I say, I just ask. So what? How are we gonna take this guy down? How are we gonna take this guy down? Because
Roll better.
we can't just we can't just like beat him up, or
Gary,
What do we have on us?
give yourself. You little plebe.
There's a couple options here, guys, and I want you guys to find one so we can go with it.
We've already discussed one.
Okay, you discussed. It's true.
That is like the one that we've talked about.
So, do we want to, how are we going to enact that, or what? Because, I've got all these syringes and medical supplies.
I mean, I can take him down for a turn. I can immobilize him for a turn. Or I can try.
You can try.
Yeah, same. I'm just gonna keep spamming Zombie King and see what happens.
Interesting.
Because I'm okay dying here. for you, my friends.
So am I. I'm okay, dying for my friends.
Okay, Gary for now is he's gonna try and shoot one of these zombies. Shit. I miss.
That 10 threshold was fucking brutal.
This is the Josh, Harris, and Matt all die, leaving Gary and Anastasia to live happily ever after.
It's a love story.
It's Harris's turn.
Story.
I'm just gonna keep going for Hulk mode.
If there's a time to hook, it's now. 19!
Woo! Thick boy.
Thick boy.
Alright, so all I have written here is
You woke up in beast mode!
so this does it's essentially it's like a surge of like strength and agility.
Don't make
And
me
you're
angry.
essentially the Hulk for one turn, so you can jump massive distances. You are immune to bullets and explosions. Kind of whatever you can think of.
Just carry us all on your back and jump us to the
federal building?
I was thinking of that.
Whatever you want to try to do.
So,
punch the fucking.
well, not us, but you could not necessarily don't pick up Gary and Anastasia.
Yeah.
And just
Leave you guys.
and just leap towards the federal building.
So that was one option. The other option I was thinking of is to Hulk jump into the assailant.
Yeah.
you
No.
know?
Captain
like
Falcon
launch
knee
him
him.
away.
punt him.
I mean, you could. I think we need to
But we need to get past the zombies and stuff too,
Well,
right? Yeah.
let me focus on disabling the assailant. Let Matt focus on disabling the horde.
Okay.
You get Anastasia and Gary to the federal building.
I like it.
if Harris wants to hold this Hulk move, if you guys want to do something first.
No. I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
this works. So I think
Yeah, that's up to Harris.
Harris, grab. Oh, I see this.
I mean, I also have muscle dice, so I can, if I'm successful.
drop them off at the federal building and then come back.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
We're gonna stall. All we're
Remember,
doing is
this
stalling.
only lasts for one action, so Harris
Yeah.
he'd have to roll
I have
again.
to try
Hulk
again.
out.
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine. I'm gonna do that. I convey that to you guys.
I'm a jump with
in-
my
in
friends.
Hulk,
Yeah.
in Hulk speak.
Harris Hulk speaks, but I get what he's saying, and I communicate back to him in Hulk speak the plan.
Jump, Harris, jump. Take Gary and
Friends
Anastasia.
jump. Friends and Hulk jump.
I look at
Harris
him.
jump
I say,
to
I say,
that.
I say, Croco science veteran, and you get that to mean that you grab
Science veteran.
So that means grab Crow, or Co
Yeah.
grabs Crow and the science lady and jumps
Isn't
to
it
the
obvious?
veteran building.
Isn't it obvious?
He gets it.
All right.
I just go, ugh. All right, I'm gonna grab those two, one in each arm. You know,
You kind of.
I'll grab them by the back of their neck. You know, like you pick up a kitten.
All right. I mean, it's like
And you jump and rip.
It's a lot of force. It's a lot of things happening.
I grab them like this.
And you like
Fine.
you jostle us around, and you know, as you launch.
I'm gonna hold you guys like this, just together.
All right, as you launch, you notice that some of the syringes that were like some of the medical supplies, like they kind of tumble out of Anastasia's pack, including one of the syringes of Gary's blood. And at the same time, you know, all three of you now go. Easy. And
Do I notice the syringe of Gary's blood dropped?
yes.
Okay.
And all
say
you
dropped.
have these zombies are now on top of you guys, just dropped on the ground while you
Okay.
just launch.
Not shattered.
No. Okay.
Oh no.
So that's good. We land here. We land kind of at the corner. You
Yep.
can actually see now that there's like a federal kind of barricade. There's like a setup around the edge of the federal building.
Okay.
And you know, that was like your action. There's still like, you know, well, no. I think you,
He had to like walk over and pick you up.
yeah.
Yeah.
You shepherd us off, I guess, right?
Through the barricades.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like when we land, you know, we clearly like we come in peace, and there's like a couple fucking government
Well, they
soldiers
probably
with
recognize
rifles and shit.
Anastasia.
True. Also that, and she's like, I'm one of you. I'm FBI. And we get let in, and that's Harris's turn.
I shrink.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Josh's turn.
How far away is the vial or the syringe of Gary's blood that dropped?
It's like 10 feet away from you.
I walk over, I pick it up.
Okay.
I tell Matt to keep the horde off my back,
I'll try.
and I'm going to attempt to mental warfare the assailant again.
You guys haven't taken any of the animal serums yet.
No, dude. I want to use fucking zombie cake first.
Because I'll say this right now, you can use the animal serum as an item use, and then you still have an action to use your zombie thing. You know, attempt to use a zombie thing.
Right.
So what you're doing mental warfare?
Yeah. I'm assuming my item interaction is to pick up the syringe of Gary's blood.
Okay.
My zombie friend with the
And
empathy.
I tell
Wait,
Matt.
what?
I tell Matt to try and keep the horde away off of me, and then I'm gonna mental warfare the assailant.
All right, roll d20. Okay.
14.
What'd I say? 3d12?
Do I take a d6?
Yes.
Woo! Do you need to do 12?
I 2. I take 3 damage from down to 20.
Give this man a 12.
No, I got it. I'm just gonna check Harris's.
22.
22.
Okay.
Is this Joji? Have you listened to Joji?
And he's paralyzed again. I actually have. Interesting.
How far away from me is he?
Like 10, 15 feet.
Okay.
It's Rosen's turn.
Zombie King.
I did say keep the horde off of me. Like
Also serum.
you can't fail forever.
Also.
Gambler's fallacy, but you can't fail.
I have
forever.
one of each serum on me right now.
Yeah,
True.
we have one of each.
And does my zombie bro still have one arm? He
Yeah.
ripped one
Rip
off.
the shoulder.
Yeah, you ripped the shoulder off, so he's got like one arm still.
I want to stab him with the strength serum. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna fucking hit myself with that empathy theorem.
Okay.
Theorem.
Empathy theorem.
Empathy theorem.
It gives you a lisp.
Roll a d20 for me.
Oh god damn it.
And this is just
Fucking.
Good thing that wasn't a zombie king roll.
Yeah, dude. It's brutal.
you take 5 HP hit.
I take 5?
You just take 5.
Oh, I'm alright. 19. Great.
Damn, you're gonna get like that was a D20.
I've yet to roll over.
All right, so that's your item interaction. What's your action?
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Now I'm rolling for Zombie King.
Does the empathy boost the chances of zombie king by any chance? Or did the empathy not work?
Empathy didn't work. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, the serum didn't work. Just
serum.
roll a fucking 5.
I'm just checking.
Yes.
Okay.
Holy shit, guys! I used zombie.
Roll
You-
a D4 for damage
You
first.
have your empathy. It starts to soar, and your
Your
consciousness kind of reaches out,
It was
like
a booster shot.
It's the zombie Jesus.
it reaches out like into
just
the
regular
crowd,
Jesus.
and you realize that like you can sense like there's actually a couple of these those Hulk zombies. Like you can sense them, like like a quarter, half mile away, and you can sense them, and you realize that you can control them too now, and you can basically you have the power to summon and control any one type of zombie, including Hulk zombies.
Keep the horde off my back.
Yeah, I just like wait.
And I guess well, yeah, okay. You can also like because a Hulk zombie is worth so much. You can also roll in this one like sweep. You can roll 2d8 to control young zombies or simple zombies we call them.
So I could take the summon and control one Hulk zombie or 2d8 bunch of normal zombies.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna take a bunch of normal zombies.
100%.
2d8.
I told you you'd need the D8.
Ooh, 11.
11.
All right.
Yeah, the zombies all around me, I just like create them as like a barricade. As my main bro comes over and feeds me some more of himself. Wait, do I need to take D4 damage for using Zombie King?
Yeah. D6.
D6?
He hasn't succeeded.
Oh, true.
So I take 2 damage?
You have these zombies too to control. Like they're just you have more dice to put into play as zombies to do with what you will.
Like normal dudes.
What?
They're normal dudes behind the assailant. So use some of them to like occupy the normal dudes.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for that guy. I'll go for those guys. And I'm just gonna like, wait, are these mine too?
Yep.
Yeah. These 3 are just gonna start beating on the assailant.
Okay.
And then these 4 are just like,
These 5, yeah.
or 5 are
Oh
on
yeah,
the
that's your helper. Use your health.
wall. And I want I want to eat some of him.
Okay, roll.
I just love the oh, dude.
The assailant, he misses his turn because he's paralyzed and he's being attacked.
Just 3 normal zombies.
There's 3 instant hits. He's not like he's wounded, but he's not like two-faced. Like he's not like bleeding out.
Question:
his
Does
head.
the paralysis end at the end of my next turn or at the end of his turn?
Like that was his paralysis, so his next turn he'll be able to.
Yeah, but does the paralysis end after he's stunned or at the end
Oh.
of my next turn?
It ends at the end of your next turn.
Okay.
True. It's
It's a
these
s-
guys' turn. They're all distracted,
Cool.
and I'll roll for them real quick. Ooh, 2 of them are able to basically fend off the zombies. So these guys, they're dead. This guy's still embroiled, but they do like lose their turn.
Oh shit. No, that's fine.
It's my turn. I'm fucking sipping tequila in the lounge of the bed.
Do you realize you don't have your blood serum?
That was in Anastasia's backpack. I don't think he would know.
And that wasn't the only one, right?
Like I'm out of play right now. I'm just out of play. Me and Anastasia, we've run to that. We're now discussing with them what's going on. We're telling them what's going on. Yeah. And Harris's turn.
So I'm not in Hulk mode anymore.
Correct. You can roll to get back in, or
Sip some tequila.
come on in and get on this tequila.
I mean, how long would it take me to like walk? I'd
Well,
have
you
to
can
like.
use your action to dash,
You could also inject yourself with empathy and turn into a zombie like me.
Ooh,
assuming it worked.
that's true.
Fuck it.
Make it quick, baby.
Oh,
Yeah. Let's do the empathy. I'm gonna try the empathy.
I like this
serum.
move.
Projects empathy. Let's go. Wow.
16.
Wow.
oh yeah, dog, you turned into a bat.
No, empathy's a dog.
Oh, the dog, you turned into a dog.
Fuck. So
You
many
turn into
things.
Oslo.
Okay.
He's on.
You do feel pain. You do take 5 hit points. It's not even a dice. You just take 5.
Fuck. I'm pretty low.
And you feel your teeth get real fucking sharp. And you sense this thing that Rosen's been feeling kind of this whole time is like this pack sense. You feel a bit of a connection with Zoms. You have a 1d12 bite now as your kind of animal feature.
D12 bite.
But you also get 4 Zom dice. And you can now roll those as actions to control these simple zombies.
Welcome to
features-
zombie dice.
And you can also just move,
So if I try to do Hulk mode again, will I take damage?
yes.
Either way, right?
Yes.
If I succeed or fail, okay.
You should eat some of your friendly.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat. Some. Well, first I'm gonna as my action, I guess.
Well, that was your action. Well, sorry. Ugh.
Bonus item interaction.
Yeah,
item,
fair,
yeah.
fair.
So I've got my 4 zoms.
No,
Four zombie dice. Each die is a D4,
D4.
right?
So roll like 1 D4 and you'll take over that many zombies. You can roll 2 if you want, 3 if you want. It's up to you.
That's a D6.
Well,
not
keep
a
in mind,
D4.
you're at this far intersection, so, those zombies aren't that useful.
Just take one.
Oh.
Well,
yeah,
for
yeah.
nourishment, they would be.
You can also just go up, you're Harris. You can
Yeah,
just
you
go
could just
up
literally
to...
grab one by the face.
You could just eat one.
You don't have to roll very high to just, rip off an arm of a zombie and eat it, just so you know.
But to control zombies, I want to go somewhere first and then control the ones around me, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Can I eat a zombie first and then dash?
You can't dash and eat a zombie. Dashing takes your actions.
Well, you
And
can
eating
move.
takes-
yeah, normal
can
move
move.
speed.
Does he blend in?
Your speed is 40 to 50, though.
Is he a zombie blender?
No.
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 But I
With
mean,
a second
eating,
empathy shot.
eating one of my zombies an action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
I took a lot of actions by
If you,
accident.
if you take the full action as zombie, I'll just say you get a solid 10 hit points back.
Well, zombie king.
Oh, it was an item.
So you get 10 hit points back,
That was the action.
and
but,
you're gonna
now
just
have
move your way
minions that
toward
also
them
count.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
foot.
And the eat is bonus. Say item. So
I do that.
All right, he does. It's Josh's turn.
all right, so I checked, and guy is still paralyzed.
Guy's paralyzed.
I walk over and I inject Gary's blood into his neck.
Yeah, he's being very distracted by the zombies. You don't even have to roll for this. This is just solid, easy money. They call this an easy clap, boys.
He gets the clap.
Gary's blood gives him the clap.
And he starts to convulse. You see that it's not like his weird animal features disappear, but he kind of they all kind of shrivel up and he shrinks and he begins to seemingly transform back. Yeah, Rosen's turn.
My zombies are still attacking him.
True. What are you gonna do?
Great. Is our end goal to just murk this guy?
I mean, that would put us out of immediate danger.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk over to him with a pistol. Try to shoot him in the head.
You can roll with advantage. Solid. Let's see that 20.
And a
Oh,
15.
solid, dude.
So I have my zombies just and then me just I'm going for the dig.
You notice, and as a D&D player, it almost looks as though all that damage that you had done to him was damage you had done to additional HP that he had gained from all these things. So by the time that you walk up to him, he's like a shell of a man. He has hardly any HP remaining, and you absolutely fucking blow his brains out. All right, that is the immediate threat for sure. You guys are still covered by zombie hordes. There are still these 2 guys with guns. Let's fucking clean this up, boys.
Can I have my zombies
Yes,
they're just
you are the zombie king.
they're all just there, you know?
Well,
Meh.
remember there's these 2 guys too that fought off the zombies.
Well, yeah, but the zombies that were attacking the dude move to distract
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say we probably try to use the zombie king as to make a path for us as we go towards
Yeah, they're just
the federal building.
Move.
Solid.
Can I use an item interaction?
Sure.
I'm gonna stab myself with the strength.
I'm gonna
Roll a d20. We're so close to being done here.
Natural 1, baby. Wow.
Minus 5 HP.
Just fucking stab myself in the eye.
Wow. Okay, so one of these guys gets rid of a zombie, the other two do not. Interesting. What are we listening to? This is kind of a
cool.
bit of an bit of a victory lap here, boys.
I gotta get going.
Gary's turn. Harris, your turn. You can't really see what's going on yet.
Yeah.
As far as you know, they're still under threat.
I'm just gonna try the Hulk mode. Where's my knees?
We love that. Hey,
Oh,
yes!
that was sick.
You do now take a D6 of damage,
3.
All right.
and it's like,
Can I just want to like a diesel train.
yeah, you can.
through
Do
it.
that. You can do that. You can
I'm doing that.
absolutely do that. You have 200, 300 feet of movement.
I do that straight through Wilshire.
So as you do that, you kind of inadvertently plow through the good zombies, and you come upon Matt and Josh. Do you say anything? Harris just fucking diesel trained through Wilshire. Like he Hulk mode and just plowed a path for you guys. And he
Do I see that they've killed
Yeah.
the assailant?
We're walking forward this
Yeah.
entire time too. So.
Oh, so you guys
Probably ran
you guys
into
are
us.
just chilling.
Yeah, you probably just ran into.
Well, they're walking. Yeah, they're walking.
Okay. I'm just like
They're walking with speed because there are still humans with guns back here.
I
but
just
they're
go like-
distracted by zombies.
bad guy dead.
Yep.
Dead.
Good.
Okay, I mean, I would say by the time these guys get the zombies off, you guys have made most of your, there's just like a horde behind you guys. These guys make their way. There's no need to roll from here on out. You guys make your way to the federal building.
Cool.
When you get there, you see Anastasia is at the front with some of the soldiers. She was there to let you guys in and be like, they're with me. Trust me, he's good. He points at Hulk, Harris, and Harris.
Zombie looking Matt.
Zombie ass looking fucking Matt. And you guys all make your way in. You talk to some of the officials there, and they say, you guys start swapping stories. Basically, we don't have to go through everything, but
I tell Anastasia that Gary's blood seems to cause a reversion, but the more serums you've ingested in yourself, the bigger the backlash.
Mhm.
But Gary's blood works as like a cure. Gary.
You're the cure.
I'm like in a lab somewhere.
Just taking you apart.
I'm just, I'm literally in
Just
pieces right
draining
now.
your blood.
But you guys go in and you learn that, and we don't have to say this all in character, but you learn that the assailant actually used to be a government agent himself. He went rogue months ago. He hired Peter and a bunch of fucking sketch motherfuckers to start up this sketchy lab at UCLA. He was the one who released the virus into the water supply in Los Angeles weeks ago. That's why people from out of town weren't affected by it. Gary's one of the few people. There were others.
Taking a long shit.
Gary's one of the few people who was not affected. So there's something in his blood or whatever. that,
Gary's tap is just so old that there was so much other shit in the water that it was didn't get through.
So hopefully they can reverse engineer from here, and everything is good.
I do keep some of the samples of the serum just in case.
The animal serums.
Yeah,
I want the bat one.
I keep them just in case.
Dude, the bat one, the intelligence one, you would have grown wings. Mainly the animal serum was going to give you brain, the intelligence zombie and strength dice in addition to some animal abilities.
Got it. Okay.
You also could have injected each other's blood into one another, and that would have enabled you with more of the powers.
But we would have had to draw on each other's blood.
Yeah.
You
Would've
empty
taken
a
a while.
vial, suck the blood. Do I do the whole
I did a lot
We
of
would have
planning.
had to share needles, and that's just.
Yum.
I did a lot of planning because I wasn't sure what you guys were gonna want to do. I thought there would be a decent chance that you guys would be when we were in the lab, you guys were gonna be let's fucking power up, let's just inject with shit, and that didn't happen. So I that's fine. But fuck yeah.